Have you ever looked at one of those beautiful, modern wooden homes and just wondered, how did they build that so fast? I mean, they seem to pop up practically overnight, looking perfect. Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain and uncover the tiny but incredibly powerful secret that makes it all happen.
Yeah, we're talking about prefabricated or prefab construction. It's all about efficiency. You see, these homes are built in sections inside a factory and then put together on site. And what that gets you is just incredible speed, pinpoint precision, and honestly, a much more sustainable way to build. It's a total game changer.
But think about it. When you're piecing together these massive walls, entire floors, and whole roof systems, what's the one thing you absolutely, positively cannot get wrong? What is that small, unseen part that has to bear all that weight and keep the entire structure rock solid? All right, it's time for the big reveal. Let's meet the unsung hero of modern construction, the structural cleat. Look, it might not be glamorous, but I'm telling you, without it, this whole prefab revolution, it just wouldn't hold up. Okay, let's really get into this.
So what is this thing exactly? Well, a structural cleat is a precisely engineered metal fitting. Its one and only job is to create a super strong, rock-solid connection between different parts of the building, like joining a wall panel to a floor or a big beam to a column. You can think of it as the ultimate connector. And get this, not all cleats are created equal. They're like a team of specialists. You've got your angle cleats for those critical 90-degree corners. Then there are base cleats, which literally anchor the whole house to its foundation. Rafter cleats lock in the roof so it's not going anywhere. And for those really cool creative designs, yeah, architects lean heavily on custom cleats.
So, how does this tiny titan actually do its job? This is where we get to its real superpowers. See, it's not just about holding stuff together, it's about how it holds them together that makes all the difference in the world. First superpower, structural integrity. You have to remember, these enormous panels are built in a factory, then they're trucked to the site and lifted by cranes. Cleats make sure every single joint is rigid and totally secure, so nothing shifts or warps during that really critical journey. Superpower number 2 is all about load distribution. I mean, a house is unbelievably heavy, right? All that weight has to go somewhere. Cleats are specifically designed to spread that structural load evenly across the entire frame. This prevents stress from building up in one weak spot, which protects the timber joints from failing.
And this next one, well, it's a huge deal. Safety. A home has to stand up to whatever nature decides to throw at it. When cleats are installed properly, they are absolutely essential for stability against powerful forces like hurricane-force winds or even seismic activity. They keep the structure and, more importantly, everyone inside safe.
And finally, we get to the superpower that makes prefab so, well, possible: speed. Because cleats create these clean, consistent, and perfectly repeatable connections, putting it all together on site is incredibly fast and efficient. It's almost like building with a high-tech set of Legos. But hold on, the impact of the humble cleat goes way beyond just strength and speed. It actually unlocks a whole new world of design flexibility for both architects and for homeowners like you and me. Just think about this for a second. Have you ever dreamed of maybe adding a new room to your house a few years down the line? Or what if you wanted to build that dream cabin in a beautiful but really remote location where getting heavy machinery is a nightmare? Well, you guessed it, cleats are the answer. Their modular nature makes adding new sections or entire rooms surprisingly simple. They give architects the confidence to create really complex roof designs and unique interior layouts. And here's the kicker. They make the assembly so tool-friendly, which is just perfect for building in those hard-to-reach spots. And of course, we can't talk about modern construction without talking sustainability. These steel cleats, they're often reusable and they're always recyclable. And because all the connections are pre-engineered, there's way less cutting, which means way less waste on the actual construction site. Plus, their durability means they last, reducing the need for replacements and saving materials over the long haul. Okay, so it's pretty clear these things are important. But here's the catch. Not all cleats are made the same. If this is the hidden hero holding your home together, you really want to make sure you're choosing a good one. So, what separates a standard part from a truly high-quality one? So what are the key ingredients? First, the material has got to be tough. We're talking high-strength, corrosion-resistant steel. Second, the engineering has to be absolutely flawless. We need a perfect fit every single time because there's zero room for error here. You also want to make sure they're compliant with all the local building codes. And for those really unique architectural visions, the option for custom fabrication is, frankly, non-negotiable.
You know, in the end, it all just boils down to this one simple fact. Structural cleats might be out of sight, but they are absolutely the hidden heroes making sure our modern prefab homes are strong, reliable, and truly built to last a lifetime.
It's kind of wild when you think about it, isn't it? What other invisible components are out there quietly holding our modern world together, doing some of the most important jobs without getting any of the credit? If you look around, you might just be surprised by what you find.